Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Mark again here, WeatherMan Plus. Now, we have a growing threat, not only for this surface low in the south, because it's bringing chances for tornadoes with it, like any other strengthening surface low, and it is lasting for quite a few days. But not only that, this is a cutoff low. So with your cutoff low and your stream way up here, this is bringing all of these warm temperatures trapped. It's going to act like a blocking pattern. So you got all this dry precipitation in the atmosphere. You got all these warm temperatures, and that is actually bringing a huge fire threat. Let me update you. So for today, we have very high daytime temperatures, and it's still going to break some records. It is going to be by a few degrees. I mean, we're 2 to 3 weeks early on these temperatures, guys. It's going to be 20 to 30 degrees above average. For tomorrow, these temperatures are going to rise, and as you go through Friday, it's going to rise even higher. It's even going to hang around until Saturday before finally we get a little bit of this cold front coming through and it cools your temperatures down. But until then, this is posing a big fire risk. Now you can see here on National Weather Service your potential record high maximum temperatures for today. Very hot temperatures. And as you go for tomorrow, it's going to transfer towards the East Coast, still bringing hot temperatures to the upper Midwest. Then as you go through Friday, it's going to continue bringing a lot of very warm temperatures towards the Northeast. But just like yesterday, you can see how you have this big spike of high 80s that's going to be affecting for today. Plus tomorrow, this is going to transfer over a little bit further. You still got the high 80s, but now it's getting towards Michigan. And once you go towards Friday, it's going to start moving towards the Northeast slowly. And you got the high 80s over here. So the whole area is going to be in high 80s for a couple of days. But as we go through Sunday, you're going to have very cold temperatures moving through. As you go through Monday, it's going to start bringing that potential chance for that snowstorm for the upper Midwest. And as you go through Tuesday, and you can see how the Euro was correct. It's going to go on a high ridge because everything's still a little bit too warm. GFS and Canadian shows it still could tap into some of these cold temperatures. However, National Weather Service says it's not possible. But you can also see with your precipitable water, as you get all this precipitation in the south, it's just going to bring some flash flooding as well. You get all this dry atmosphere right here. And if you look at the atmosphere, you can see right here that you have a cutoff low when that happens. So you have your jet stream going to the north. You have your surface low in the south, and it's a cutoff low. And it's actually trapping all of this heat and all this dry atmosphere up here, and that's giving you a big fire risk. So here's the latest from National Weather Service. You do have the chance for the flash flooding as the snow melts still, but with those cold temperatures coming through, it should slow that down a little bit where it's not going to be super severe, but we do have some big time flooding coming soon, guys. But you can see now the huge fire risk all the way from New Mexico, all the way to the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, all the way to the Northeast. That's a big threat. Plus, starting tonight, late tonight, you got a chance for tornadoes. Right now, it's right here for the Florida Panhandle, a little bit of Alabama, a little bit of Mississippi, but it is going to grow as that comes on shore with the banding. So here's your cities and states at risk for a chance for a tornado today. This is going to be later this afternoon. And you can see here from National Weather Service, isolated damage and winds or a tornado are possible along parts of the northeastern Gulf Coast late tonight into tomorrow morning. And a lot of these has a big chance to become waterspouts before getting on land, of course. So for tomorrow, for Thursday, you have another 2% chance for tornadoes as this cutoff low swings up into the south. And here's your cities and states at risk for Thursday for tornadoes. So you can see here from HRRR, that's why I was waiting for the 12Z on HRRR, that as you go later this afternoon, it's going to start bringing this banding towards the south in the Gulf Coast. And as you go overnight into the early morning hours, you still got a lot of strong cells coming on shore. And then tomorrow, you get that daytime heating and the banding continues. Not only for the south, for the Florida Panhandle, but this is also going to swing up towards Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas as you go into the afternoon for Friday. So this is going all the way from today all the way till Friday. And you can see your surface low forming here. But all this banding is what's bringing your potential chance for tornadoes. Possibly a lot of water spouts that come on land and become tornadoes, guys. So this is posing a big threat, not just a fire risk. So when we check our Alyssa values, which shows us our updraft, the chance for a strengthening cell, potential tornado, probably a strong thunderstorm, could be on the edge. You can see a lot of this is going to be in the Gulf, but as you go Early in the morning for tomorrow, you do have chances for the Alabama coast as well as the Florida Panhandle. Not a big chance. But once you get into the afternoon, you get that daytime heating. Right around 2 and 3 o'clock, you start getting some cells popping up because you start getting some strong banding right around 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, especially in the Georgia area. And you can see with your helicity values that those cells look like they're starting to strengthen up as it goes by Georgia. So you definitely have to watch out for tomorrow afternoon with that banding because it's starting to look like it could actually do something. And you can see a lot of the precipitation with National Weather Service is in the Gulf of Mexico. New Orleans and the West Bank, you have the heaviest chance for getting some heavy rainfall. Southern Mississippi, southern Alabama by Biloxi, also the Florida Panhandle. Not a lot, but you get some rain out of it. But the whole east coast of Florida is going to be dealing with the rainfall and a real hot spot for Miami. It looks like Miami is really going to get hit once again with some bad flooding, especially as the system moves on shore. And you can see it goes anywhere from 2 to 4+ inches of rainfall expected to be coming your way. So of course for today you are in a flash flooding threat. So you have the marginal right here in the green for Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, the Florida Panhandle. Also for southern Florida, you had storms yesterday. You're in the marginal, but now you're in the slight risk because it's going to continue to keep training towards the Miami area and the Boca Raton. So just be aware you have a chance for flash flooding. Now this is going to grow for tomorrow because these storms are going to move a little bit further onshore, and everyone from Florida all the way to the southeast is going to be in the marginal for flash flooding. So just be aware of that. As you go through Friday, as the system moves a little bit more towards the mid-Atlantic, you have the flash flooding risk for eastern Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. A chance for a marginal for flash flooding. But as all that moves on for Friday, it's not bringing just those threats. You can see also for the center of the U.S., you start getting some strong lightning strikes. And this is strong. This will bring chances for large hail as well. Maybe even a spin up or two. So as you go through Friday afternoon, you get some strong storms with chances for large hail for Oklahoma going into Kansas. That's a lot of lightning strikes. Then as you go from Friday into Saturday, it grows again for chances for large hail for Louisiana going into Mississippi. Also for Missouri going towards Illinois, but it grows once you get to 2 and 3 p.m. And look at it now. Now you have a lot of lightning strikes going all the way to the upper Midwest, a lot of storms, but you have a lot of chances for large hail and a lot of this severe weather that is flowing through for Saturday as well. And you can see Saturday is stronger. So when you look with your lift, your cape, your buoyancy, as you go all through Friday, it gets really strong. But once you go through Saturday, it spreads a little bit further to the east, covers a little bit more of the area. But look at all this high joules down here in the south. We're talking over 5,000 now. A lot of chances for some strong thunderstorms to spark up and a lot of chances for that large hail still. Just be aware we do have severe weather for Friday and Saturday. So for Friday, you have a 5%, you have a 15% in yellow. You also have a significant severe in this black for severe weather for Friday. And here's the cities and states at risk. And the significant severe is this white on top. And you can see here from National Weather Service, severe thunderstorms capable of all severe hazards, including very large hail are possible over portions of eastern Kansas, central eastern Oklahoma, and north Texas on Friday. Then as you move through Saturday, you can see also there's a 15% risk right here for severe weather, right where I showed you all them strong lightning strikes. This could go a little bit further to the south, guys. But here's your cities and states at risk for severe weather for Saturday. Plus, this is bringing that snowfall as well. So you can see from your Arctic oscillation that we do have cold air dipping in all the way to the 18th and another cold front coming after that. Both of these are going to be in the upper Midwest. Now, GFS is still showing that it could be a hot pocket for the upper Midwest for some major snowfall. However, you can see with the Canadian, it may be a hot pocket right here over Michigan. Could be some major snowfall. But the Euro is still saying it's going to be the very high northern tier that's going to be getting that snowfall. We're just way too warm for any of that to come any further south yet. And that second cold front is going to be affecting the upper Midwest and the Rocky Mountains as well. And it's all because of your temperatures. GFS has seen that you still have this nice pocket of freezing temperatures that will come down next to the surface low in the upper Midwest as it swings by. But only GFS sees it going this deep. because you can see what National Weather Service, as you go Thursday, you start getting some snowfall while you have the storms in the southeast. When you go through Friday, you still have the storms in the southeast, and there's your surface low while you're still getting some snowfall and some mix. And once you go through Friday, that's it. It stays over here for the upper Midwest. Everybody else is going to be getting storms and rain while you're still getting thunderstorms in the southeast for Friday and Saturday. It moves all the way up with that surface low with chances for thunderstorms and no snowfall. And Sunday it moves on. So it's not showing that GFS is correct at all, guys. Now remember, we do this every other day, a solar weather station. We give it away to our community all year long for 2023. You can always put it on your fence, put it on a pole, put it on your porch. It's very easy to install. Connects to weather on the ground, connects to the National Weather Service, of course, and it updates all your info in 17 seconds, especially your wins. It's very important. So if you want to be a chance to win this, I will announce the winner for tomorrow. You must be a subscriber. Hit the like button and put the comment WeatherMan in the comments below. I will pick the winner for tomorrow. But thank you again for your time today. God bless you and your families. Hope you have a very great day today. Just be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of the fire risk, please, because that could become a big issue. Now today I want to read to you Psalm 106, 1 through 8. Praise ye the Lord. O give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Who can utter the mighty acts of the Lord? Who can show forth all his praise? Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. Remember me, O Lord, with the favor that thou bearest unto thy people. O visit me with thy salvation, that I may see the good of thy chosen, that I may rejoice in the gladness of thy nation, that I may glory with thine inheritance. We have sinned with our fathers. We have committed iniquity. We have done wickedly. Our fathers understood not thy wonders in Egypt. They remembered not the multitude of thy mercies, but provoked him at the sea, even at the Red Sea. Nevertheless, he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make his mighty powers to be known. Amen. Have a very great Wednesday out there, everybody. God bless you and your families, your neighbors. God bless every single one of us, because we all need it. And remember, above all things, all glory goes to God, our Father in heaven, Yahweh. And I pray that he blesses you and keeps peace in all of your hearts every day of your life, forever. Amen. Hallelujah. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.